Jimmy Donaldson, famously known as Mr. Beast, has become one of the most recognizable faces on YouTube, not just for his incredible feats of philanthropy, but for his unparalleled journey in redefining what it means to be a content creator in the digital age. His story is a remarkable tale of ambition, creativity, and an unyielding determination to turn what started as a modest hobby into a global phenomenon that impacts millions of lives. Yet behind the glamour of viral success lies a narrative filled with struggles, setbacks, and a relentless pursuit of something greater than mere fame. Born on May 7, 1998, in Greenville, North Carolina, Jimmy's early life was typical of many kids growing up in small-town America. He was raised in a middle-class family where values like hard work and persistence were emphasized. Jimmy was always a bit different from his peers. While other kids were busy with sports or social activities, Jimmy was fascinated by video games and, more importantly, by the emerging world of YouTube. This fascination wasn't just about consuming content. It was about understanding how content could be created, shared, and turned into something much larger. At just 13 years old, Jimmy began his foray into the world of content creation by launching his YouTube channel under the username MrBeast6000. His early videos were far from the polished, high-production masterpieces we see today. Instead, they were raw, unfiltered, and often niche, focusing on gameplay commentaries and let's plays of popular games like Minecraft and Call of Duty. These videos, though simplistic, were the foundation upon which he would build his empire. But like many aspiring creators, Jimmy faced the harsh reality that success in the crowded world of YouTube doesn't come overnight. For years, Jimmy toiled in obscurity. His videos struggled to gain traction, with many of them barely reaching double-digit views. Despite the lack of attention, Jimmy was undeterred. He was fueled by a deep-seated belief that he could crack the code of YouTube success. He dedicated countless hours to studying the platform, analyzing the algorithms, and understanding what made certain videos go viral while others languished in obscurity. This period was marked by intense frustration and doubt. He watched as others around him found success while he continued to struggle. There were moments when giving up seemed like the easier path, but Jimmy's passion for content creation kept him going. Jimmy's breakthrough moment came in 2017, after years of experimenting with different types of content. The video that would catapult him into YouTube stardom was titled Counting to 100,000. The premise was absurdly simple. Jimmy would count from 1 to 100,000 in a single sitting. It was a challenge that required immense patience, endurance, and a willingness to push the boundaries of what anyone thought was possible. The video took over 40 hours to record, and it had to be sped up significantly just to be watchable. But it was this very absurdity, combined with Jimmy's undeniable commitment to seeing the challenge through, that captured the attention of the internet. Counting to 100,000 went viral, and suddenly the world was paying attention to Mr. Beast. But rather than seeing this as the pinnacle of his success, Jimmy recognized it as just the beginning. He had finally found a formula that worked, creating content that was both extreme and entertaining, content that pushed the limits of what anyone thought was possible. With this newfound success, Jimmy began to think bigger. He wasn't content with simply repeating the same formula. He wanted to continually outdo himself, to create content that was not only more ambitious but also more impactful. As his subscriber count grew, so did his ambitions. Mr. Beast began to experiment with increasingly elaborate stunts, each one more audacious than the last. He read the entire dictionary in one sitting, watched paint dry for hours, and even spent 24 hours locked in solitary confinement. These challenges, while entertaining, also served to showcase his relentless drive and his willingness to push himself to the limits for the sake of his content. But as he continued to push the boundaries, he also began to realize the potential of his platform to make a real difference in the world. One of the most defining aspects of Mr. Beast's career is his commitment to philanthropy. As his videos began to generate significant revenue, Jimmy made a conscious decision to use his wealth for good. Rather than pocketing the money, he reinvested it into his videos, funding even bigger and more extravagant challenges. But more importantly, he began incorporating acts of charity into his content. He would give away large sums of money to strangers, friends, and family members, often in the context of a challenge or a game. These acts of generosity not only endeared him to his audience, but also set him apart from other content creators. His philanthropic efforts reached new heights in 2019 with the launch of the Team Trees initiative. Partnering with fellow YouTuber Mark Robber and the Arbor Day Foundation, Mr. Beast set out to plant 20 million trees by the end of the year. The campaign quickly went viral, garnering support from celebrities, influencers, and everyday people around the world. By the end of 2019, the goal was not only met but exceeded, with over 21 million trees pledged. The success of Team Trees demonstrated the power of the internet to bring people together for a common cause and solidified Mr. Beast's reputation as a force for good. But even as his star continued to rise, Jimmy faced new challenges. The pressure to constantly outdo himself, to create content that was bigger and better than before, was immense. Each new video came with higher stakes, not just in terms of the financial investment, but also in terms of the expectations of his audience. There were moments when the weight of these expectations threatened to overwhelm him. The constant need to innovate and the fear of becoming irrelevant loomed large. But through it all, Jimmy remained focused on his mission to entertain, to inspire, and to make a difference. Mr. Beast's journey is also a story of personal growth. As his influence expanded, so did his responsibilities. He went from being a solo content creator to managing a team of people who helped him bring his ambitious ideas to life. This transition was not without its challenges. Managing a team, dealing with the pressures of fame, and navigating the complexities of running a successful business required a new set of skills and a level of maturity that he had to develop along the way. But Jimmy embraced these challenges with the same determination that had fueled his rise to the top. In addition to his philanthropic work, Mr. Beast has also made significant contributions to the YouTube community. He has used his platform to promote other creators, often collaborating with them or featuring them in his videos. He has also been vocal about the importance of transparency and authenticity in content creation. In an industry where clickbait and sensationalism often reign supreme, Mr. Beast has remained committed to creating content that is not only entertaining, but also genuine. As Mr. Beast continues to evolve as a creator and a philanthropist, his story serves as an inspiration to millions of people around the world. From his humble beginnings in Greenville to his rise as one of the most influential figures on the internet, Jimmy's journey is a testament to the power of perseverance, creativity, and the belief that one person can make a difference. His life and career are a reminder that success is not just about personal achievement, but also about the impact one can have on others. Looking ahead, the future is bright for Mr. Beast. With his unwavering commitment to innovation, his dedication to philanthropy, and his ability to connect with people on a deep and meaningful level, there is no doubt that he will continue to break new ground and set new standards in the world of digital content creation. Whether he is planting trees, giving away millions of dollars, or simply making people laugh with his outrageous challenges, Mr. Beast is proving that with passion, persistence, and a little bit of craziness, anything is possible.